Hello, good morning, everybody. Okay, let's start the day with taking some deep breaths. Keep your spine gently erect, palm facing upwards in your laps. Breathe in deep and slow. Inhale from your nose, exhale from your mouth. And breathe in, breathe out. And inhale, exhale. Okay, let's do one thing today. As part of this initial 10 minutes of even breathing and meditation, okay? So I have a program with me. It is called as, I don't know what it is called as. There was this guy, I don't know whether you have heard about him, Deepak Chopra. Okay. Now, he has built up a meditation related program called as Abundance Program. And as part of that, the core idea is we can all attract great abundance into our lives. And abundance is like next level of everything. Okay. So more of happiness, more of success, more of joy, more of self-confidence, and more of opportunities attracting into life. And if you really study this meditation very deeply, you will realize that there are a lot of concepts by which you can live a very peaceful, successful, and an extraordinary life. Okay? If you're really more curious to explore about this concept of meditation, okay, people have gone or researched to an extent key you can achieve anything that you want in your life uh, by mastering meditation. Matlab, you can choose what kind of future you want to create for yourself by extreme meditation. Okay. And there have been a lot of big researchers or scientists in the past. They used to say that with some concepts of meditation, they used to get ideas from somewhere. Okay, there were big accomplished musicians. They said ki I was just I kept my eyes closed and all that new music just came into my mind and I just played it. It did not really emerge from myself, it just came into my mind. There have been big authors who say ki uh, the concept by which they have written books which became highly successful, they just came ideas came fully formed in their mind and they just put it into words. Okay, so there is a mysterious world around the and which can be accessed with the state of meditation, and you can choose to create the future that you want. If you're really looking for exploring this concept, there is a nice book in meditation called as Becoming Supernatural. Okay, it is by Joe Dispenza. I read that book long time ago, and it is really very good book if you want to explore more about this concept. Okay, scientifically, it is saying how you can build your own future. Okay, so fine. That's the initial few first section of our this morning routine. It's a 21-day meditation program by which we can accomplish great results into our life, abundance of everything. So we will spend some time playing that audio. Then we will get into our learning related part where we will learn from Robin Sharma or maybe some other books and stuff like that. And then we will jump onto the activities. Okay. So starting right today, we will be doing it. So I'm playing up the audio. First, let's just start by listening through it. And then there will be a small meditation exercise in the audio itself, which we will get started. Okay. So chalo, I'm sharing it up. There are a lot of concepts which we need to bring into our lives in order to become successful. Chalo, let's get started.
Welcome to day 1. Welcome to the Chopra Center 21-day meditation challenge, Creating Abundance. We are very happy you've decided to embark on this journey.
Okay, you can just sit down, relax, keep your spine gently erect, palm facing upwards in your laps, and just try to focus on the words. Okay, that's it. Chalo, let's go.
Into stillness and silence to experience authentic abundance consciousness. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll focus on different aspects of abundance. In our first week, preparing for abundance, we'll consider the promise of unlimited potential. During this time, we'll learn what true abundance is, the infinite source from which it springs, how consciousness and the mind affect its flow, and how we can more deeply understand that abundance is a divine right bestowed upon each and every one of us. During our second week, we'll show how abundance relates to the 7 spiritual laws of success, beginning with the law of pure potentiality. What exactly is possible? And ending with the law of dharma, how to increase abundance in our lives by serving humanity with our unique skills and talents. In our third week, we'll contemplate the practical aspects of abundance through living in abundance, our natural state of being. During this time, we'll explore the concept of synchrodestiny, consciously manifesting our destinies by harnessing the power of intention and meaningful coincidence. We'll also discuss the importance of living gratefully in a manner that is carefree and with love and in unity to create an environment of abundance around us. So as we begin, let's ask ourselves, what is true abundance? True abundance is the experience in which all our needs are easily met and our desires spontaneously fulfilled. We know true abundance when we feel joy, health, happiness, a sense of purpose and vitality in every moment of our existence. An overflowing fullness that infuses every facet of our lives. We never need to seek abundance. We simply need to notice and open up to what's already there and allow the bounty of the universe to flow through us. Each of us experiences abundance every day. In the unbounded joy of a child, the bright sunlight that fills the room as you open your eyes to a new morning, the many friends and family who are always there for you. Nature too reflects abundance in all its glory. Vibrant fields of wildflowers, majestic mountain peaks, lush and fragrant forests, and the rich array of wildlife that thrives on our planet. All these gifts that nature presents to us at every moment are examples of true abundance. It is impossible to count the grains of sand in 1 inch of the shore or the twinkling stars that fill our night sky. Even our own bodies, composed of the same molecules that make up the entire universe, contain billions of cells. In nature, in the universe, and even within us, there is no such thing as scarcity or lack. Now that you possess this knowledge, you can embrace the concept of unlimited abundance, knowing that the desires of your heart are always available, provided you're open to receiving them and sharing your gifts with the world. At some point today, take time to witness examples of abundance within and all around you. You will see the myriad riches the universe offers us in every moment and begin to experience true abundance consciousness. As we prepare to meditate together, let's spend a moment focusing on today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Now we'll begin our meditation to connect with the source from which all abundance flows. Please find a comfortable position, placing your hands lightly in your lap, palms upward, and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within, to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Now, gently introduce the mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. So, hum. So, hum. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. So, hum. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. So, hum. So, hum. Now silently in the mind. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry this new understanding of true abundance within you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Today, I behold all the abundance that surrounds me. Namaste.
Take a deep breath and exhale. Rub your palms against each other. Roll it over your face. Slowly open up your eyes. Okay. Okay, that is how. So it's a 21-day abundance program. So for every day, there is a different recording. It's by Deepak Chopra. He has done a lot of exploration in the field of meditation. He has its own, I guess, Chopra Foundation, something like that as well. So daily, as part of the morning first section where we do breathing and mindfulness practices, we'll keep playing one of this audio so that our day starts with more silence, more peace. Okay. देखो guys, where is the practical application of meditation in your life? Like, let me literally tell you कि 13 years in the IT industry, and it's a place of pressure, deadlines, client expectations, team expectations. And as you grow in your career, you get promoted, you get more and more responsibility. The amount of work and the chaos that you deal with keeps growing. Okay? And in order to deal with all of that, you need to have a very calm mind, which will not panic, which will not get scattered with problems or with tension. The mind should not get collapsed. You need to be at peace in any situation and make smarter decision which works out, even though people around you might be broken down. You have to have that coolness and then make the right decisions. And with meditation, your mind can become that powerful to make those decisions, staying calm even under tremendous pressure and doing what is right. Okay, so this is where I have practically found meditation really helping me as part of my corporate life. Okay, the mind becomes that strong and peaceful with it. Okay, and that is where daily 20 minutes, 15 minutes is going to add a nice value. Okay, fine. So tomorrow we'll play up the second one. But now let's move on to the second section of the morning, which is the learning part. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. You also please open up some notepad or something. चलो अभी रॉबिन शर्मा को क्या all these big guys are daily joining our morning session ना रिमोट चल रहा है, they are logging in daily. अभी चलो रॉबिन शर्मा को बुलाते हैं. Let's go. Okay, let's see what is the topic for today. Okay, ठीक है.
So I hope you're doing great today. In our last session together, I walked you through gratitude and journaling.
Okay, so last time when we connected, I think it was yesterday, while we discussed the topic of deliberate gratitude. Deliberate gratitude, which simply means that you have to write down things which you're thankful for, make it a daily habit to appreciate life. Okay, it is deliberate gratitude, and he's saying that concept is also like journaling. Deliberate gratitude and journaling. Journaling is like writing things down, and he was suggesting that don't just do it in computer, rather than take like pen and a paper and then keep writing things there. And there are many guys who keep having these kind of journals with them and writing things on paper, and then they have their goals written on paper, their dreams, their planning. And a few of the thoughts of journaling is key. Let's say any incident which is like affecting you. Okay, let's say something frustrating happening in your life, which is really making you irritated and making you some kind of pain. Okay, you can literally write down that incident on a piece of paper. And psychologically, what happens is as soon as you write down that pain, that frustrating event on this piece of paper, something happens. It feels okay. It has removed from your mind, and now it is outside you. Okay, by this is the power of journaling. Okay, when you're just writing things down, your frustration on a piece of paper, somewhere the mind becomes light, and that feeling just comes out on paper. And that is where journaling is one of a very highly recommended activity. Time and time again, keep writing things down. Second, if there is something really good going on with your life, okay, if you want to relive that moment, again, write it down somewhere so that you can read it back again whenever you want it. And you can just read it and relive that moment once again into your life. So journaling is some very powerful concept. So as part of today, the topic is deconstructing journaling. Okay, it is journaling deconstructed, how it is going to help. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Playing it up.
Right now, I'm super excited to actually deconstruct journaling to help you really understand at a whole new level the value and results it'll bring to your life. So enjoy the session and then make sure each day you keep on journaling. These days, I'm so fascinated and all about deconstructing so many of the core pieces of my thinking, my life, my observations. I really want you to think about this word, deconstruction. If you run a business, ask yourself, how can I deconstruct what has made my business successful? If you are a professional athlete, a lot of professional athletes and pro sports stars are watching these mastery sessions, ask yourself, how can I deconstruct the best performance I've had this year? If you are a teacher, ask yourself, on my best day in front of my class, let me deconstruct what I did, what I ate, what I thought, how I behaved to deliver that result. The more you can deconstruct things, if you go to a conference and you say, wow, that was fantastic, deconstruct why it was so fantastic, because with more clarity, you can do more of it. So I hope I'm making sense, but this idea, I want you to think about deconstructing the things that are working for you and then deconstructing the things that don't work for you. Let's say you gave a presentation at the office to your teammate and it didn't go so well. That's okay. Failure is the price of legendary, but you want to learn from it. Okay, a failure is only a failure if you allow it to become a failure versus a leverage point to your next level of world class. And so if the presentation didn't go well, you want to take the time in deep reflection or meditation or journaling to deconstruct what happened so that you can wrap your brain cells around what you want to do next time. Which really brings me to this mastery session, journaling deconstructed. You know from previous mastery sessions, or if you've read any of my books, how much I believe in the tool of journaling. You know, much of it came from a book I read a while ago called The Artist's Way. It was a very popular book a few years ago, and she talked about morning pages. Julia Cameron is the author, to give credit where it's due. And so I've created this ritual every morning, yes, 5 a.m., or it happens between 5 and 6 a.m., where I am writing. Or on an airplane, pretty much during takeoff, yes, I don't have my tray table up, yes, I have my seatbelt on, but I've got my journal and I start writing. And this is a little tactic for those of you who fly a lot, but you want to, as soon as the plane takes off, pull out the book, or pull out the journal, or pull out your plans and start looking at them.
Okay, guys, look, whatever we heard so far, one thing which comes down to, he's saying ki deconstruct or keep analyzing. Okay? Whatever is going on in your life, take time to think about what is happening and dissect the problem. Nothing but something good might be happening in your life. So take a time to really realize and put your thoughts through, okay, what exactly is happening, why this happened, can you reproduce it once again? Because there will be some sequence of activities which happened, and as a result of that, you got success. So if you can really take up time to analyze, okay, why were you able to create that success for yourself? And then write down all those points and then try to reproduce it. Then you will find that there is a system for becoming successful. It's not random, it's not luck. Similarly, if things are not going your favor, let's say everything is crashing around. In that case also, if you take time to deconstruct, take time to reanalyze, okay, why is things not working, what's going wrong, and how we can overcome it, and then try to reanalyze that situation, write down every single point which comes to your mind, and then think about it. Oh, can I do something better here? Can this be improved, not improved? So simply, whether it is good, whether it is bad, any situation can be reanalyzed. So don't put it on just, Gary, it's my destiny to go through that. There's nothing like destiny. You create your own destiny by reanalyzing, by reproducing your actions, by choosing what you want in your life. Okay, so far whatever we spoke about is, he's saying okay, by keep deconstructing, and journaling is like on a piece of paper. Okay, now he will dive more into the topic, but just be aware, take time to reflect life. And he's saying if fly karte time pe idhar udhar, nothing but make it a part of your life. You will enjoy the fruits of that. That is the first conclusion. Okay, keep reanalyzing what's happening in your life. Yes, this is like to live an extremely successful life. This course is of like INR में 35,000 का course है. My friend paid that amount and he did this program. 35,000. Okay, and he just shared it with me free. Said ki bhai, thus if you can share it with the people who can really need it. Okay, so, but that's the worth of this course. 35,000 INR. He paid that amount from his pocket. Okay, so I think we should definitely try to apply these things into our lives. Now you can imagine a person who will pay 35,000 for this course, every single idea which is suggested, he will implement that. So don't take it for granted ki just you are getting it for free. So haan theek hai types wala. Your attitude matters a lot. Okay, so get that level of seriousness and you will get extraordinary results with your life. Okay, okay, fine, chalo. So keep reanalyzing of what's happening in your life and write it in a journal. Now let's see, good or bad, it all reflects the same. Now let's go forward.
And it sounds very obvious, but that gets your brain focused on the work or the creativity or the valuable productivity versus turning on the TV or the film or et cetera, and losing 4 or 5 hours of flight time, because I believe airplane time is showtime. I can't tell you, and I know I'm digressing a little bit here, but I can't tell you the value Out of all the travels, I've flown millions of miles over the past decades, and I've used almost every single airplane flight to think, to plan, to read, to learn, to journal, to study. And I not only land without jet lag because I think jet lag is a mind virus, but I've used all of that time in the air to work my craft, to prepare for my clients, to plan great trips with my loved ones, to read books of great entrepreneurs or great productivity people or great psychologists or great humanitarians or great wisdom. And so if you fly a lot, you want to make sure you use as much of that plane time as possible versus, playing solitaire over a 6-hour flight because you just got into that trap. So anyway, journaling. I have deconstructed journaling into 7 key steps or 7 key reasons to journal that with great humility and with great passion, because I really am going to challenge you with great respect to install this habit of journaling. And so I'm going to share these 7 reasons why I encourage you to journal, and this is my deconstruction. And the first reason to journal, and this is the most important reason to journal, is it organizes your thinking.
Okay. So it's just trying to showcase or highlight it. Organizes your thinking. Why you should write things down. So point number 1, it organizes your thinking.
You see, you ask most people, you ask average performers, what are your top 5 visions? Or what are your top 5 values? Or what's your big 5 for this year? Or what do you want your life to stand for? Or what are the 5 things that make you happiest? Or what are the 3 foods that fuel?
Okay. Let me tell you one thing. Okay. This is my personal IT experience. Whenever, let's say, a team member is coming up with any idea or thought, okay? So ideas come not fully formed. It is only like some concepts, some ideas, and then people like my team members come in, hey Tausif, can we do something like this? This is going to be good. Okay. I generally say okay, first if I hear to it, and if it is really sounding a bit good at initial, then I say okay, go ahead, think deeper about it and put it on paper, put it into a document. Okay, and think about positives, negatives, what can happen, what cannot happen, and something. Okay. So when they go back for the second time and then reanalyze and try to put things on paper, which is nothing but journaling, they get more clarity about their idea. This is how things work. When you write things down, the mind works even more deeper, one more level. Okay. So it's the same thing. It organizes your thinking. It helps you to analyze things rightly instead of just having it in the mind. Okay. So yeah, so I'm able to
fuel your energy.
First one.
Or who are the 7 people you would most like to meet to lift your game so you own your marketplace? And they'll say, great question. I don't know. And the point is simply this. Vague thinking leads to vague production. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. Vague thinking leads to vague production.
Vague is just like random, in the air, chaotic thinking. The output is also going to be like that. But if you're deeply analyzing and thinking, then concrete results, concrete solutions will come, concrete outcomes are going to come. So how do you get to that concreteness is when you write things, put your plans on paper, look at your plans, try to identify gaps in the plan and then improve on that. Okay?
And so clarity breeds mastery. So the first reason to journal, write about your day, write about your ambitions, write about what you just learned from that wonderful conversation. I had a mastermind conversation with a friend a few days ago. And after that, I sat down for probably 3 hours with my black journal, and I wrote, I think it was 23 learning points that I received from that mastermind. And so that organizes my thinking, and it breeds incredible levels of clarity.
Okay, so let's take a pause here. We have played the audio for like 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Tomorrow we will resume it from here. We jump into the third section of the day, which is performing daily activities. Okay? We will stop it here. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay. So guys, these are the habits of success. Okay? Whether you appreciate it or not, or whether you do it or not, but these are how you will become successful if you really want to do it in your life. Okay? There was this guy. I personally strongly recommend you to read the work of these few people. Okay, and I think you will get amazing results in your life. Okay, first guy is Pearl Nightingale. Okay, amazing person. Pearl Nightingale. Research about him. Take his books, which is available maybe online. Start reading through that. You, full on like amazing person. I'll just say that. Okay? You do your part of research. Okay. Next, second, Jim Rohn. Amazing guy again. Okay. Third, Brian Tracy. Okay. At least to start with, I would suggest ki make these people as if your friends. Any course which is available online about these guys, take it. Any books which they have written for the topic which is relevant for you, blindly take it. Don't think about money, don't think about anything. I am promising you, if you just learn every single thing which the way they think, the way they act, and if you bring it into your life, guaranteed success will come. Don't hold yourself back. I would personally recommend all these three guys, and I personally keep taking book that I can find about these people, anything which is relevant for. Okay, but I don't hesitate. If it is like by Jim Rohn, I go ahead taking it. By Brian Tracy, go ahead taking it. Bill Nightingale, go ahead taking it. These are some very powerful people and mastered success like anything. They are all like, I think Brian Tracy, I'm not sure whether he's still alive, but these two guys are like of the past, but they're really valuable stuff. Okay, journaling and all of a sudden it got a thought in one of the thing which I learned from Jim Rohn. Even he was emphasizing about this power of journaling so much. Okay, and successful people do that, and that is where they are successful. Okay, they are not smart. Okay, they just do the right things, and that adds up to everything together to make them successful. Okay, so they are just like you and me, but they do what is right, and that is what success comes to them. So we can also become that. So yeah, I think a nice takeaway for you guys. Earl Nightingale, Jim Rohn, Brand Tracy, take any book which is written by these people. There are going to be huge number of books because they dedicated even themselves after accomplishing businesses success. Then they dedicated themselves for even teaching the world on how to become successful. So you will find some very nice material by these three guys. Okay, definitely please do it. Okay? Don't waste your time in a lot of time waste on internet world and social media. Rather dedicate yourself for growth. That will add a lot of value for your future. Okay, now let's go to the third section of the day, which is the action part. First, attitude practice. Okay, 40 minutes में we got so much of learning. Meditation से मिल गया, यहाँ से we got about journaling, यहाँ से we got about this. Like 40 minutes में so much. And people will choose to sleep this 40 minutes and their life will remain the same. So the difference between success and failure is like doing things. If you are part of the evening CT project, CT internship, in past 6 days, 7 days, we covered so much with ideally people will not even do it in like months of time. So you need to understand how time works. In less time, if you use it properly, you can get amazing results. Otherwise, even if you do things for 1 year, nothing is going to happen. So it really depends upon how you engage with time. Okay, so please engage with it nicely. You can grow very faster if you use time properly. Okay, so chalo, let's do a gratitude practice. Write down 5 things which you are thankful for, which happened from yesterday to today. Hello everyone. Open up your notepad or OneNote. Write down today's date there. And now yesterday he emphasized so much about gratitude. So now we know why we have to do it. 21st September, I think. Chalo, let's think. Okay, I'm done with my gratitude practice. And there is another thing about gratitude practice. Yeah, daily you try to find something good. But when you do this activity daily, point will come, you will say, yeah, daily same ही हो रहा है. Okay, that means you are not making your life exciting. Okay, maybe your life is getting pretty boring if there is nothing worth appreciating. And that should make you realize that I should do something good with my life. एक self awareness will trigger in. And then you will be like, okay, chalo kuch karte hai. Like, because if you do, then good things will happen, then you will enjoy it more, right? So that's simple. It's a checkpoint, daily gratitude, which will even help you to live a better quality of life and enjoy your life. Okay, just confirm in chat if you're done with gratitude part. So we can move to the next one. Chalo. Sanketir, Bhima, Tripti, Swapnil, done. Okay. Deepa also done. Okay, nice. Let's go second. Okay. Success missions. Okay, let me not read it out loud. I'll just write it on screen. However, what I would recommend you also try to write it without seeing anywhere, because we are doing it daily. Try to memorize it, because this is your core identity. Try to memorize. try to really think through. And try to memorize it in the same order so it becomes easy for you to even remember it. You can put other things to this, okay? Keep this as your core 10 rules. If you want to add more 5 to it, maybe you can just add like another 5, but stick with the same thoughts daily. That is how you can get value of it. Don't keep it random. Okay, ek din ye soch ek din wo. Okay, concentrate on concrete thoughts. You can add instead of 10, you can make it more specific to you and add, let's say, 5 more. By that way, these 15 becomes your rules. You can put anything there, whatever you want to believe about yourself. You can say, I am healthy, I am happy, I am satisfied, I am wealthy, I am rich, okay, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am capable. Any words which make you feel more empowered, you can just put that. And then, but yeah, daily same thoughts, try to even write it, and then that will also become a part of your life. Okay, the beauty of all this is when you repeat this long enough, this 10 rules will become you. That's it. Okay, you have to think about it long enough, maybe write it on a paper, stick it on your bathroom mirror, see it multiple times during the day, and then every day in the morning you do it, maybe night while sleeping you watch it once, and then when you merge it with your life, then your actions and your decisions of your life will change based upon these rules. Okay, now that is the beauty about human being. We can become whoever we want. We can change our personality. We can change our attitude. We can change everything. Okay, so don't say it's not possible for me or my past was so such, because it's all possible to change. You can redefine yourself, and that's the power given for human beings. Okay, please understand. Don't complain about your past. Okay, change it by doing the right things. Okay, chalo guys. Success affirmations also done. I guess, yes, you guys might have also done it. Let's go to the next thing, goal statement. Okay, so first let's write down the goal. After that we will talk about day planning. Yesterday we said what list you're coming up with, you should have write every single item. We will speak about that. First write down your goal statement. Okay, I'm done with my goal writing. If you're done with writing your goal, just quickly confirm it in chat, and then we'll just go to the last part. Okay, Deepa is done, Bhima is done. Chalo, others also goal ho gaya kya? Let's go team. 4 minutes for the call. Swapnil done. Chalo. Rest of the members, faster. Complete your goal. And you have to daily remind yourself about the goal so that you will go towards it and get it. Okay, Sanket is also done. Okay, fine guys. Chalo, let's move on to the last one. Before really getting started, planning. Yesterday we said ki whatever we plan, we will be finishing it. So just go to your list of yesterday and see whether you have finished everything or not. And if not, today you should replan it, try to overcome why you were not able to do it, and come up with a new task list. And again, the focus is today you will finish that list off. Okay? Try towards getting it there. That kind of discipline, commitment, focus, planning is going to make you very result oriented in your life. Okay? So first go to your yesterday list, and whatever items you planned for finishing through the day, check whether they are done fully or not. It should be completely done. If there is anything pending, that means you have to plan better today. Maybe your planning was wrong or your actions during the day was wrong. Okay? But thoda sa aaj better plan kar. Okay, chalo. And there is one thing, maybe some task might be a bigger task. Okay, and you already know that today I will not be able to finish it fully. Then at least try to break that up. Okay, at least I will complete first section of that too. Or maybe you need to do some analysis before you do that bigger task. So at least put that, okay, I will do that analysis. If you say, okay, only maybe 50% of analysis, then say that today I will do 50% of that analysis. Any big task can be really broken down, but you can concretely define what do you want to do today and then measure whether you have done it or not. Okay? So yes, task might be overflowing, it might be big, but try to dissect it down. And even in IT, agile mein same hota hai. In Jira, you need to create tasks. The work tasks are broken down into individual units which can be accomplished. Okay, some companies for Jira break it down into daily tasks banao bolte hai Jira. Even people go to that expect. This kind of breaking will help you even into your work planning properly. Okay? So guys, anyway, chalo, pehle let's do a quick review of yesterday, whether you guys finished it. If not, then today you need to do it again. Try to observe why you were not able to do it. Okay. So continue doing it. Meanwhile, I'm sharing you the attendance link. It is 7:30. We will be closing the call. It's just the final planning. Maybe it might take 2-3 minutes. Just write down your tasks to be done and do some analysis. That is the power of consistency. Every day gives you an opportunity to become better. To learn from your yesterday, today become a bit better. Improve in yourself, and you will realize that month by month, extraordinarily your life will start growing. Okay, pick this up. This is the attendance. Chalo. Just know it, guys. If you want success, it needs a lifestyle change, habit change, thought process change. And you should think, act, behave the way successful people do. As simple as that. Okay, please mark your attendance and then we will continue with the rest of the things. चलो 7:31 हो गया है. We will try that to be even punctual to the minute. Okay. ठीक है team, चलो let's continue with your rest of the just the final planning. Just make sure कि today you finish what you have planned, and tomorrow it's a time where we will review again. ठीक है. So thank you everybody. Have a nice day. See you guys.